Hello, students. My name is Professor Arceneaux, and I'm making this video so that you can get to know me. Um, that way, when I say something or say something in lecture, you can maybe put it into context. You can say, hey, I kind of understand where this guy's coming from. I'm recording this, what is today? June 21st. Recording this June 21st from my summer from my campus office. And here, you can see the Optimus Prime. Yeah, you can kind of tell. I collect old radios. I collect comic books. I collect 45 records. I collect lots of old weird stuff. Anyway, first thing, there'll be a second video that's just about the class. Whatever class you're taking with me, there'll be a second video about that class. This is just get to know me. That's all that it is. First thing is my name. 9 letters in the name. Arceneaux. A-R-C-E-N. Here's where it gets tricky. E-A-U-X. Okay, at the end, it's E-A-U-X. It's Cajun name. My family is French from southern Louisiana, but that Arsenault spelling is distinctly Cajun. That's not the spelling that you would find in Canada, where my people came from in the 1700s. Anyway, I've been a professor here in the School of Journalism and Media Studies since 2007. That makes me one of the old timers. I'm one of the old guys in the department, if not the old guy in the department. Before that, I worked in television. Specifically, I built websites for television shows. I started doing that in the 1990s, 1996, when the internet was new, when the internet really was just becoming sort of a mainstream technology. And I did that up until about 2002, I think. I worked for ABC, CBS networks, not local, ABC, CBS. And I also worked for Fox. My last big job in LA was working for American Idol. It was the year Ruben Studdard won. I used to mention that and maybe get some credit or brownie points from students. Now, you guys don't remember Ruben Studdard on American Idol, but I assure you I did working on the website for American Idol. So I've been a professor here for a long time, and I've worked, various jobs in television, various jobs in media. American Idol was the big one. Right now, I study radio history, and my most recent research project is about radio stations in southern Louisiana. Right here, Lafayette, Louisiana. I've got a hat for Lafayette, Louisiana. My current research project is studying radio stations in southern Louisiana that still broadcast in Louisiana French, which is distinct from Parisian French or continental French. There's still some radio stations that do that. Everyone speaks English in southern Louisiana. But I think it's really cool that the way the language is being maintained and preserved. So that's what I've been researching. So if I mention that a lot, that's because that's what's on my head. Louisiana radio stations, Cajun radio stations. And if you don't know what Cajun music sounds like, maybe you should give it a chance. Okay, before I did that, several years ago, God, it was like 8, 9 years ago, I spent a semester in India studying mobile phones in India. Mera BV Pakistani hai. Because of that, मुझे थोड़े से उर्दू बोलता हूँ मगर सब समझ जानता हूँ, which is not entirely true. I'm exaggerating a little bit. That means I speak a little bit of Urdu, but I understand everything. Yeah, my wife's Pakistani. We live with her mother. When you marry a South Asian woman, parents come with. So my mother-in-law lives with me. I call her Nano. I will mention her a lot as well. She's a very important part of my life, as is my wife as well. And then I have a grown son who was a student at SDSU as well. Before I did the big project in India, which was awesome, I want to put a photo right here. I want to put a photo right here. I call this photo how many phones are in this picture. I was studying mobile phones in India, and this is northern India. I think Darjeeling, Gangtok, that area. I just love this photograph. Okay. Before that, I researched department stores that owned radio stations. I've also done research at Oxford in England, looking at the files of Marconi, the man who is credited with inventing radio. I don't think he did invent radio, but whatever. That's a bigger debate. So I did some research 2017 in Oxford looking at the Marconi files. So those are the kinds of things I've researched: mobile phones, early wireless telegraphy with Marconi, department store radio stations. Now I'm researching Louisiana radio stations as well. So there will be another video that is an introduction to the class. This is just an introduction to me. And I stress my name. I took a lot of time stressing my name Take that as a hint. I do not like it when people misspell my name. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. A pet peeve of mine. If you write me an email and you want an exception, an accommodation, whatever, forgiveness for something, and you misspell my last name, I will respond to you, but inside I will cry. I will be crying tears inside, and my ancestors will be mourning in their grave that you butchered the name Arceneaux, and I won't be in a good mood. So if you want anything from me, please double check, triple check, get my name correctly, and I'll do the same for you. If you have a name that you like, a preferred name, whatever you want to be called, I will do my best. I have a lot of students. I can't get to know everyone, but I will do my best to call you whatever you would prefer to be called, and I'll try and spell it correctly. And I just ask for the same consideration for myself. Okay, now that's it. I'm going to post a video about the class. Watch that. There's questions embedded in that that will help you go over the syllabus, get to know the class. And then also, I'm going to post a video that's called a Arceneaux Boudin taste test. Boudin is a type of sausage, very big in southern Louisiana. There is something called Boudin, I think in France, but it's more of a blood sausage. What they call Boudin in southern Louisiana is a little bit different. Anyway, you don't have to watch the whole thing, but I had a lot of fun making it. It's called the Boudin taste test. And Scott, Louisiana, where my grandparents had a farm and my great grandmother used to live. I remember her, remember my mom. Scott is known for Boudin, so that's why I made the video. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Hopefully, you got a sense of who I am, what I'm all about. That's it.